so they are all there. Means I can put these up. Probably need to refill all of the refill all of this, but first we need to go find some ancient debris. I gotta get 4 ancient debris, so please all right, here we go. I gotta make some adjustments here because the subscriber count isn't up. It means that I need to, but I know that I need to get 4 going on here. What's that all about? Okay, and then close window capture. Okay. Why is it not showing up? Okay, there we go. Not showing though. What is happening? Why is it not? That action. There we go. Why wasn't that showing? That's so weird. That was so weird. Why is it not updated either? Is there one that's better? Hold on. Here's what's going on here. Okay. It just doesn't. Okay, well. That's okay. I know that I need to go get 4. Oops. I wasn't paying attention. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na. Okay. I think I need potions of... Where is my actual... I don't even know where my... I have any... Let's see. Look up something. I want to see something here. Ah. Okay, so apparently to do this we need netherite. And then we need some fire potions of fire breathing. How do I potions of fire breathing? What's the I don't know off the top of my head what the recipe is for potions of fire breathing, but I thought I had some over here actually. I'm almost 100% sure. Let's grab this and put that in there. 7. Okay. Any ancient debris I have. Netherite scraps. Have that in there. That's cool. Didn't realize I had that. Over here? No. Here? No. I don't know where it is. But we need one of these. Are potions over here? No. Maybe they're over here. Genuinely have no idea. Ooh. No, and no. Where else could they be? Oh, 1 second. Yo. Oh, what's going on? Ooh. Slow day. That's things considered. Do. Up. Up. I can hear you now. Do you think it's gonna pick up? Hello? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. In a lot. Or that you are exhausted. You're almost there. Dude. Hopefully you can get it. Alright. Yeah. Hmm. Didn't. Hmm. Oh yeah. Job to do. Right. I get it. I get it. I get it. I know you pour your heart and your soul into your work. Okay. And it's getting really close up. Maybe because we usually get there really, really early. Do what? Okay. Okay. Love you too. Bye. There's 3 magma cream I need. Thought I had more magma cream. Do I have 7? I do. Okay, so this should extend it. All I will need is... Alright. Okay, is that everything I need? Shift, swim. You know what? Take this. Off chance I need to... There, this here. Perfection. We need this, this. Alright, cool. Let's see how this works. This way. Alright, going. Okay. This is over here. Yeah, lava lake. We can just go this way. We should actually go here. Oh my gosh. Here. 2, 3. Oh. Okay. Hello? Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Okay. Good. All good. I'm streaming. Okay. Okay. Well, this kind of stinks. Did not work the way I thought it would, so, well, and I was hoping it would get better. That's okay. Okay, so then that means we just don't have any way of getting it. Such a not fun area to be in. Oh, let me deal with this guy. Come here. Alright, cool. We'll just go down this way, I guess. In search of that deliciousness known as... That was close. Lake. Am I going to negative 15? That guy, what's going on? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Gotta go get a few pieces of ancient debris. Even though you cannot see it, I gained 4 subscribers. Gotta go down. Gotta go down and I don't know what. Oh, I thought it was wide level. Wait, what level? Huh? Oh, it is level 15. Okay, now let's go up 5. Or 10, I mean. Plus 9. 10. Is there any place that's not a lava lake? Go this way? Few ways? I don't know. That's a lava lake still. Maybe I'm just stuck down here for a while. I'm doing real well. Doing real well. Just kind of search for some ancient debris and see what happens. I don't have any TNT, so this is going to be kind of a pain, but that's alright. You never know. Maybe something will pop up. 12, 13, 14, 15, right? Let's go down 1. Yeah, like this. Alright. Okay, game. I take the quartz? Maybe? Maybe that will be worth it? I don't know. Ancient debris. Where are you? Ancient debris. Where are you? I really should just go get TNT and just see how it goes, huh? Would probably be ideal. One can always hope. This is also a really good way to get gravel. Wow. Wasn't really expecting that. Also wasn't not expecting it either, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Am I on a chunk border? Unintentionally, yes. Is that a good thing? I gotta remember that I don't want my pickaxe to break. I go around? No. Ah, I didn't know that. Where's the next chunk border? Go find another chunk border. Hopefully follow. Not that one. Not that one. Jeez. Can I get out of that, please? I bet. There's another chunk border. Let's follow this until we find the next chunk border. This way. Alright, cool. And get through the Blackstone and up again. Will we get lucky? I have no earthly idea. One can only hope. Is it worth getting rid of the soul sand? It might be. I know it's usually worth it to get rid of all of the gravel. Or so I've been told. But I have no earthly idea. Was not worth it this time. That is a sad reality in which I must come to terms with. Alright, let's go. Honestly, if I just found like one piece, I would probably be happy. How do people get enough to make a beacon? That doesn't make any sense. That's just a insane tedious grind. Alright, this right here is my tunnel from some point in the past. I don't know when, but some point in the past. Yeah. We're just gonna do this and just pretend it's not here for a second. Alright. Put that there. I'm gonna grab some of this quartz. I have a quartz farm. I don't need this. I don't need it. I don't need it. Stop mining it. No more mining of the quartz. There's one. Yes! Do I need the gas tier? Really? Oh, and it's just one. Okay. And we can actually do that right there. And then we just keep moving, I guess. Just double check that's one. Yeah, it looks like it's just one. Okay, well. Beggars can't be choosers, you know what I mean? You gotta accept what is. They use tunnel bores. I still haven't gotten a tunnel bore to work. I'm not saying it doesn't work. All I'm saying is I'm not, I guess, redstone savvy enough. I don't know. Also haven't tried since trying that first time. I also tried in the overworld, so I don't know if that makes a difference because the stutter. The guide that I used was in the nether, so I genuinely don't know if that plays a role in it. In my mind it shouldn't, but you know what I mean? Now the real question is what I'm going to do with all this delicious ancient debris that I'm finding. You can tell as I aimlessly mine. Oh. Hello? You know, let me... Thank you. Oh my god. I'm gonna get rid of it. Just what? Hey, first place. Or first piece. Yep. I read first place. Don't ask me why I read first place. I don't actually know, but yes, first piece. I'm feeling good about this. We just repeat that process. We'll get this done in the next hour. Which is kind of sad to think about. Wait, that's gold, dude. Don't do that to me. Come on, don't do that to me. Giving me false hope. Get out of the way. I don't need it. I imagine you can get a lot of gold using, like, through that method, but oh my gosh. Oh, dude, if it was a 3-er, we would have been done. That would have been so nice. Okay, but I'm hopeful that there's gonna be one really, really close. Or another one. I'm so hopeful. I'm so hopeful. No, 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 not what I want. Get away. I hope this isn't a sign of what's to come. It is. Disappearing. Okay. Nope. I'm gonna go this way a little bit. Dude, no. Okay. And that's where we change directions. We go this way now. You know what I mean? Some people use the no fog mod, fire resistant elytra under lava to find it. They also use a mod that makes the ancient debris texture a bright color like blue. Huh. So I was looking under lava earlier, but they fly under lava? That seems like a very interesting technique. Maybe I should have been flying under lava rather than what I'm doing. I've kind of committed to this whole mining it out thing. So maybe I just find this last piece by mining, and then the next time I go fly through the lava lakes. What do you think? Does that sound like a plan, Stan? Any hope? No. Making it blue, though, seems like a cool idea. Blue is my favorite color, so I'm kind of down. Okay, there's a ton of gravel here in a spot that is probably favorable for ancient debris. I just know it is. There's the last pieces here. I may avoid that like the plague, because that was a failure. What the heck? All right, here we go. Back at it. Back at it like I never left. Like I never left. Oh boy. Okay. So we're grabbing one and we leave the others, correct? Right? Yeah, we leave the others. We're just gonna leave the others. We'll come get these later. Zoom mod helps as well. Lots of mods to help you find ancient debris to, like, I mean, is ancient debris really that good when you think about it? Like, it's nice to have, but it doesn't add, I mean, it adds some durability, it makes your stuff fire resistant, but beyond that, it's not that useful. It also gives you, I guess, a cool color. I like the whole purple theme. I think that's dope, but... Alright, cool. Yes, done. We're leaving those other two. So when I get more subscribers, I can grab that. Okay, we go this way. Ah, bro. Chill, big boy. Where's my sword? This isn't a sharpness 5 sword, so it's not the best. I'll also get rid of all the... I'll take the food and the leather. Everything else can go. Oh, nah, I'll keep the magma blocks, I guess. Mark the coordinates? I don't know how I get there. Because I'm really close to, like, my my base. I'll show you. Once I get, you know, out of here. So we go this way. All I did was make a tunnel. That in. Walk up these stairs soon. That's not the way we do this action. We go this way. Maybe asking how I know is because of that bedrock. Probably would have been much faster doing it the other way and just adding a step, but you know, whatever. Ow. Oh me. I'm not taking another fire resistance potion. Alright. You can chill. Put that there so I don't die. Alright, cool. And we do this. Now, my home is up there. Or my exit. My exit is up here. Hole in the wall somewhere. I drop down from... Drop down from up there, maybe way up there. Hold on. Here? High level what? I'm too high right now. I have 3. Gee, let's get rid of that too. That will probably help. Down. Away. Okay, where is my home? Where is... I come out of... Oh, I think I see it. Maybe not. Dude, where? Is it over here? Close this way? Maybe it's in here. Where is it? There's a tunnel around here somewhere. Right? That takes me up. It's around here somewhere, I promise. I just don't know exactly where, clearly. Oh, there it is. Right? No. Brother, what? This is where I landed. Thought it came from like over here. Oh, there it is. No, it's not. It was one of these walls. I want to find it now so I can mark it off. I should have marked it off to begin with, but they did not. So now, where did it go? I didn't think it'd be this hard. It can't be any higher, can it? I don't freaking know where it is. I have a few linked to the nether roof. But yes, I need to do a whole lot more because now I don't know where. That kind of looks like one. No, it's over here. I just don't. Ah, freaking headed. We're just gonna fly over here. I'm sure I can find it in here somewhere. If I look hard enough, I will find it somewhere. No, it's not this way. Is this it? No. Oh. Also try to not die. That would be a good. I'm gonna get myself a lot. Not careful. Maybe the case now. What Y level am I on? 56. Alright, we're just gonna kind of go this direction. I'm going home. Going home. I want other things. There's other things to work on. Let me walk just, or crouch. Okay, there's a path that I made at one point. Where'd I go? Oh, we'll just follow it. I don't necessarily know where I came from, but... Is this one of my original paths? Maybe on one of my original paths to get home a long time ago. Do I remember any of this stuff? Yes. Okay, right over here. Nice. There we go. I figured it out. It took a second, but we got there. Ooh, not cool. Not on my base where there's TNT. Let's not do that one. Alright, cool. That feels better. You now have that. Whatever that is. All this can go in there, and we now have 11 ancient debris. Sick. Now, get this out of my offhand. Put it in there. Get rid of that. Belongs, which right up here. There you go, sir. Next step is actually repairing my pickaxe. So let's go do that really quick. Yeah, we got plenty. If I'm not mistaken, it is this way. Alright, where are you? There it is. I should actually mark this spot. 467.76. Alright, so then we can do this. Should repair that as well. Repair that. and repair that. Let's go. Is this super loud? No. No, it's not. Okay, cool. Love that for myself. Where's my other beacon? Right there. So really the only thing that we have left to do for the next video, I think, is to get the remaining slime block and finish the floor, and that will be phase 1, and I can make the next video since I've done so much up until this point. Should be recording. Okay, there we go. But I don't know. I don't know yet. Maybe. We'll see. I'm thinking that's what I'll do. I'm thinking that's what I'll do. I really have no clue. Boom, boom, boom. Do, 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 do. No, no, no. Is that new? Oh, my neck. It's not the best XP farm, but it gets the job done, and that's what matters here. Get rid of all of the looting. It is. Get rid of that, get rid of that. We're just gonna see how many wither skeleton skulls we get in this little doing this little XP repair stash. Do do, yeah, 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 yeah. Yep. I don't know how many they. I don't know how, like, do they stack up a ton? I don't know how this works. Now, I guess entity craving is a thing, so maybe you don't want to do that, but I think you want to be like right here. I'm not gonna worry too much. Also getting blaze, that's actually huge because I still have a ton of potions that I have to make. The occasional blaze in here is kind of nice. Ooh. Go. I use the bathroom, but I don't want to get up, so I'm not. Sounds so lazy, but I'm not. This is obviously an insane bone farm, but we may need to figure out. Is there any way of like getting? I don't know. I'm sure there's a way of like getting rid of stuff that isn't tired. I really just want the coal and the wither skeleton skulls, but bones aren't bad either. I suppose. Ooh. Yeah. This is very slow. I misjudged how fast this was going to take, or how fast this was going to be. I have severely underestimated how long this was going to take, but that's okay. Monkey D. Luffy, what's going on? How are you? Not a One Piece fan in here. Not a One Piece fan. One Piece goes hard. Not caught up, but I'm really far behind actually, because I just... When did I start watching One Piece? A year ago? I'm really far behind, but I'm slowly making my way. Ever so slowly. Get this out of here. I don't need them. Right now, anyways. Is there any other way? Dude, there's a faster way of doing that. Just get this. Do all these. And we are going to fly. Is it this? I knew that. I knew it was this. I knew it was this direction. Oh, wow. All right. Okay. We're just gonna go trade. This will be way faster if I just trade. Except, I don't really know where all my bones are. Bones. Bones. There. Grab all of this. Except for that. No. And then we do that. This the fastest? No. But I don't have an XP farm at the moment because I broke mine. Well, the two that I had, I broke. I'm not proud of it, but that's the reality. Actually what happened. And it is what it is, you know? Complaining about it isn't going to fix it. I would have to go fix it. Am I going to do that right now, in this moment? No. Can't be bothered. Okay. And then we just wait for these guys to do their, you know, their thing. Replenish. Restore inventory. Is that how we actually, how we should perceive it? Probably. Is that how I'm going to perceive it? No, I'm not. Dun, 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 dun. You guys ready? No. Guess I could grab some melons in the meantime. Oh, let's go. Yeah, it's convenient. I don't have to do it twice. It would be beneficial to put these at 1, but I really don't want to mess with these guys. I really need to put them at 1. Not really. There's no real need for that. Ever. Is there? I'm trying to think, is there ever a need for that? Oh, I'm not fixing my pickaxe. Got super sidetracked there. Whoops. Here. Don't need them for anything. I am fairly wealthy. I guess I could make an emerald beacon. That would be kind of cool. All right. Just making sure that I'm spacing out here, making sure that I don't waste XP. I wonder how much XP I'd get if I would just remove these. I feel like it's a lot. Let me see here. It's not a lot, but it is a decent amount. Well, maybe it is a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's more than I thought. Alright, that's enough. We don't need any more than that. There's Silk Touch, efficiency, another efficiency. Alright, let's get rid of the pumpkins. These up. And go from there. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Okay. Now it is time to go get the... Where should we put the... We're going to try and remember that this is where the stuff for hunting netherite is. I don't... Actually, I need that because I think I'm going to be working on... This is fuel. This is not necessary, so this can go over here. Not necessary, can go over here. Necessary. Necessary. Not necessary. The blaze rods are though. But that in and of itself, not necessary. Necessary, necessary. Clean this out. Let's do that really quick. Take out stuff that's not necessary, not necessary, not necessary, not necessary, not necessary. All my decent stuff. Where's my... Isn't necessary, neither is that. This can go in there. These are always nice to have on me. Probably bring... few stacks of iron. I feel like having a few stacks of iron is mandatory. Let's get rid of. There's iron. I just want enough for a beak. I could, no, let's just go grab here because we have an iron farm for that very reason. But I think I moved it all. Oh, there's my, we'll put that up. I didn't think that would be there. Okay. Go grab more of the iron really quick. All right, go down here, turn, spin, turn over here. There we go. That should be more than enough iron. Do you have emeralds? Yes, we do. Stick those in there. I can go in there. This is going to be being put back down. There we go. Okay. Over. And we put iron blocks in here. The iron. There we go. And we have a really, really solid setup here. That's for building. This can go up there. Okay, so this is for building the business district here. Let's grab more potions and start putting. How are we doing? Doing pretty well. These in here. Not mistaken, I got quite a few of these infestation potions I need to make. Yeah. Thought I had a few. Know that I do. Keep forgetting to grab. I just don't know where. So there's one. Go to 49. Darn, we're so close. That's okay though. Great. Three. We go like this. Cool. And voila. Voila. Sleep soon. Perfection. Yeah. Perfection. 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 We should put the bed in there. I can pick these all. Go. Make 15 more. Actually, let's redo that. That, and then we got 1, 2, 3. Move all over. Maybe something different. Maybe. Right now, like. Right. Oh, it's because I didn't have my. What would be useful here? I have a. I don't have an arrow. Need an. Find an arrow really quick. Where did I put the arrow? One. Okay, there we go. That makes me feel better, just in case something crazy happens. Alright, it's almost ready to be turned on. Yes. Yes. Yes, Doctor. I'm waiting for a banger to play, but it hasn't played yet. Okay. Should be enough. Nice. There we go, and then we turn it on. Got to do that. That's one important part. Farm. Let's just start working here shortly. It does. We will have plenty of that goes in there. He's going. So, we need to kind of make a path from up here. Yeah, let's go ahead and make this path from here up there. Just so I kind of have an outline. Oh, wait, hold on. We can just go, we can connect it to this path. Goes down. Though I would like it to be more curvy, maybe. Goes down like this. Goes down this way. And it goes, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go from here. Come up this way. Next, over here, we take this. No. Yeah. Then we go here, down here. around this way. To the business district. There we go. Okay, so now what do I need? I need mud. What's the easiest way of making? Is there a mud farm? Can you make a mud farm? MB, when your channel grows to be bigger, what would you change to stand out from all the other Minecraft YouTubers? They're all kind of repetitive. That is a really good question. I think one thing I want to do is to try and stay away from like a lot of fantasy building. I see a lot of Minecraft fantasy building. Also don't want to, I don't know, there's kind of the generic, not generic, I shouldn't say generic, but like the kind of normal routine of video creation is start a new world, make farms, beat dragon, get elytra, make all the farms in the game, make one massive mega build, and then die somewhere in that process, rinse and repeat. With this, I want to, obviously I'm going to do a similar path to that initially, at least as much as I can, because I need these farms and stuff. But the building that I really want to do, and I don't know, I want to make stories around, for the content I make, I want it to be storied around like really interesting, kind of unique, out of this kind of, it's not really fantasy, it's just really, I don't know, wonky kind of building. I don't know. I've never really thought about it that deep. I think your personality plays a huge role in that as well. One of the things I wish I could add is more comedy to my videos, but yeah, I don't know. I think one thing I think about is, you know, if I ever grow to a massive size, how do I handle like sponsorships, if that's something I end up doing? What does that look like? How do you handle something like that? As it currently stands, I don't show my face on this channel. Not that I haven't shown my face on the internet, I have. That's, you know, it's almost inevitable not to be seen on the internet at some point, without being really intentional about it. But I think about my family and like, what does that dynamic kind of look like, you know? How do I stay, if I grow to that size, how do you have a normal life with that, I don't know, in that kind of career? Does that make any sense? I also feel like I rambled there and kind of dodged your question. I don't know if I answered it properly, but I have no earthly idea. I haven't, in all reality, I haven't thought that far ahead. Got some mud bricks. I end up using mud bricks. Oh, that's not, I don't have a lot of the mushroom. Got mud bricks, mud, forest dirt. Okay. Forest dirt. Let's see. Do I have any of that? We got a decent amount of mud. That is actually exciting to see. Okay. Now I can't remember. How do I turn it into the mud bricks? With hay, isn't it? Yeah, it's with hay. Okay, so but we have that. That's a good start. Let's go up here really quick. Am I gonna use the actual mud for anything? I don't think. I think I just need it for the call it mud bricks. That's true. Yeah, I have no idea. I hope that at the end of the day, I do know one thing. I hope that like any level of, you know, content creation success I find, I hope that I remember where I start, like where I am currently and where I've been. That's the hope anyways. Okay, there's packed mud. I need my bed. I don't ever want to pretend like I'm something or someone that I'm not. You know what I mean? That's my hope anyways. And then I guess I also hope that I don't ever forget why I started YouTube, and it was because of the storytelling aspect of it. But I've always thought that it was just super sick that I could make a video and stick it on the internet, and maybe someone watches, maybe someone doesn't. The idea of that has fascinated me for so long. Coarse dirt we need. That's not gonna help me. We don't have a lot of dirt in this world. That seems very odd. I feel like I'm always digging something up. Probably because I use very, very, very often. I don't use regular shovels. I use Silk Touch. Maybe I shouldn't be. Being humble goes a long way. That is true. It does go a long way. I find that, like, with me, I would sometimes be too humble. I don't know if that makes much sense, but, like, I don't know. I find it really, really difficult to take compliments. Very awkward for me. I think partially part of that comes from, like, the fact that I was an athlete growing up, and so it always felt like, and to some degree this statement is true, there's always something you can be working on. And so I, to a fault, would be like, oh, like if someone was like, good job at this, I'm like, oh, thank you. Well, I could have done this. You know what I mean? Versus just being able to accept the compliment. So, I don't know, finding the balance between being proud of like the work and things that I've done, but also like just being mindful of the fact that like there's also things that I can be better at. Okay, we have that. And what else do we need? Got plenty of dirt, plenty of mud. We just need a ton of hay. We need a ton of hay, so let's go grab that. I really should make a hay farm. Wait, no, is there a wheat farm? You can make a wheat farm, but it's kind of a pain, right? Because you have to give the villagers a ton of right, okay. You have to give them like a ton of seeds or something, because if you don't act. Okay, cool. Alright, let's just kind of go get started here. Let's start off with this, maybe. I kind of have an outline of what I'm trying to do here, and we're just gonna kind of mark it out in these spots that I dug up here. Let's switch out my shovel. Totally forgot that was a thing. The fact that I'm actually building a path over here just speaks tremendous growth. I don't make paths to anything. I just fly to everything. I'm evolving, okay, as a Minecrafter. I don't think you guys understand what is actually happening here, okay? I'm becoming one with Minecraft. Okay. Like, we can do this now, I guess. This will work. Pays to work if you punch. I don't know if it actually works if you punch. Yeah, I definitely think part of it's me being hard on myself. When I played sports, I expected perfection, knowing that that wasn't a reality, that was impossible. But because of that, it made me very, very hard on myself. I also come from a family of athletes, and my father's a coach. And so I think part of it was natural, like, part of it was natural, part of it was, like, ingrained just due to the nature of how I kind of grew up. So Yeah, I definitely think there's an aspect of it being way too hard on yourself. But I think another portion of it was my parents were very honest about the fact that college was not necessarily a guarantee unless I got some kind of scholarship, and I hated school with a passion. I passed and I made decent grades considering how little I cared. But that left really one other option, which was go out there and get an athletic scholarship. So that's what I was trying to do, is very, very, very intense, like, focus on how do I get better in every aspect of being an athlete. How do I make sure that my grades are at least good enough that they don't just look over? You know what I mean? So it was a wombo combo of sorts. All right, so now we go back with coarse dirt with coarse dirt. All right, so I don't know how wide I want this to be, but I'm thinking like this maybe. I'm just gonna kind of slowly pick away at this until I have a path that I'm happy with. We'll see how that goes. That kind of looks nice. I don't know how much of those roots I have. That looks really nice. Does it? I think it does. I think I like it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna keep moving. Keep it pushing. You know what I mean? Let's move this here. Just a little wider turn, maybe, like right here, possibly. Yeah. Yeah, I think that works. I'm hoping it works. Just gonna trust the process. I'm gonna keep telling myself. Trust the processy. Oh. Not what I wanted to do there. Make this here. Maybe. I just want to get rid of these yellow paths altogether. It's kind of gross. I'm not thinking about it when I look at it. I'm just, you know, it's not horrible, but definitely be better. There. Here, maybe? We'll start there. There. Kind of puts into perspective how much Minecraft would just kind of sit here and do nothing. You know what I mean? It's just a bunch of, that look okay? I think it does. I don't know. Okay. All the way back here. I need to make more of these. Dude, that's not enough. Another stack of. All right, hold on. We got that, and then that gonna be decent. have the course can go up. We have that. Or coarse dirt for that. That. Then we need more of the regular mud. This. Do that. Right there, we should do that twice. I don't have a whole lot of hay. This is awkward. Getting really awkward. Hay in there. Anything else I can grab? Okay, so that has all the stuff that we need. Now all we need to do is take a nap. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting places. Dead F in. Oh my gosh, we got another subscriber. I don't know what I'm actually at. I have no earthly idea what I'm actually at. Let me go check because the live counter that is supposed to be on here doesn't update very fast. So let's go check this out. So we need to get one more piece of ancient debris at some point during this stream. All right, so I've collected 4 so far because we gained 4 subscribers during the last stream. All right. I should also make the. I should collect the hay really quick. I should collect hay and replant it. If I don't. See if there's an empty here. Almost empty up here. There is an empty shoulder. That helps tremendously. Any other empty shulkers? Just make one more shulker for the hay. I'll need so much of it. I have enough wood for a vest somewhere. This will be for the hay. There's mud. We can take the hay out, put it in there. Regular dirt can get. Coarse. Regular. That's regular. That is regular. My forehead just. Okay. I make TNT for the. I need to make TNT for the nether. But I almost don't want to, in some kind of weird way. But anyways, let's continue working on this path for a little bit, and then we'll go get that ancient debris. We'll go grab it. We need to add more of these guys, but we didn't finish because we ran out. So let's continue this path as if. Where I stopped? I'm around here. Okay, cool. There. There. This direction. Right here, maybe. My brain does not operate like this. This is really, really difficult. I am struggling here. I'm fighting for my life. Here maybe? That there. I don't want it to come out a little bit. I mean, I don't know if that makes sense. Looks weird and funky, and I kind of like it. Get rid of these. That there, but there. Get rid of this one. That one. And this one. And we grab that one. That one. Definitely get rid of this guy. Right thing to do. Oh, that's not staying. And then that. Oh yeah, it's starting to look like an actual. It's starting to look like an actual road. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so next was back to the first one, which was packed mud. So then we kind of rinse and repeat this process until I am happy with the road that I have. Seems about right. Or maybe it should be more of these blocks. Mud bricks, like as a whole. Would that make more sense? I'm trying to think here. Rather than it being incredibly random, you go through and have more of the like this because it looks like an actual road versus. Hopefully that makes sense. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back over with this. We'll go back every time we come to the mud bricks. We'll go twice back and forth, and then all the others will be just one. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever, but it makes sense in my head, and I'm just gonna kind of show you what I mean. Right there. And then here. There. 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 Here. There. I want that to be. I can go there. Just to be a little bit wider, so maybe something like that. This. Do. That curves. Maybe a little weird. Maybe we don't do that. Do this. That. There we go, and then we go back to just do something like this. Works. Even this. That maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. We're just gonna wing it. We are not kind of going to wing. We are currently winging it. Down there. Over and these two. I think I got a mix here. Mix going on. I think it's working. No. That doesn't go there. I hate that. We're not doing that one. I don't know how I'm gonna make this look nice. It's so. They have to be something like that. Possibly. That's gonna be a difficult section, I feel like. That's okay. We'll make it work. Kind of overthinking at the moment. We need to be placing. Less thinking, more placing, more doing, more living, you know? That is how we do this. It's really narrow really quick. I don't like it. Like this. Yeah. That's better. Question is, would cobblestone look kind of nice in this? Maybe, potentially. Here we go. And then next is going back over it. No, next is grabbing hay to make sure that we have enough hay to do what we want. Oh, please. And I'm waiting. And I'm still waiting. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Thank you, game. Absolute foolishness. Okay, now we go grab the hay really quick. Never lucky. All right. I don't think I'm going to run out of seeds. But we shall see. While this grows, we can go finish placing blocks. That's all I do. Because that's what this game is about. So, there's that. Alright, I wasn't trying to give use. I'm here strictly for the hay. The seeds are just a byproduct. Hay. It would be worth my time making a hay farm. I really should. Or a wheat farm, excuse me. It would only make sense to do that. Question is, how difficult is it? Let me look that up really quick. How difficult is it to make a wheat farm? Let's see, hold on. Automatic wheat farm, Minecraft, what do we got here? That's Bedrock. I need Java. I need Java. That's a year ago. 1.21.5. Bedrock, though? I don't know if it's Bedrock or Java. Doesn't seem that difficult to build. Maybe we work on that. I don't have the time today, but maybe tomorrow. But anyways. Okay, we have more wheat, which we can put into the wheat. Yeah. Alright, let's go back to putting this in. Stick to the path here. As best I can, anyways. I want these next to each other? Not really. Maybe not. Whatever. Looking a little leathery. That makes any sense, but whatever. Whatever, dude. I don't care that much. Do I? I think that's also a lie. I think I kind of do. A bit more than I'm leaving. Boom. Shape is coming together, I think. Yeah, it's starting to make some... It's starting to get some life. Albeit a little bit, but there's life nonetheless. Get rid of that. I like it, but I don't think it needs to stay. Alright, here maybe? Alright, cool. And then we do core stirred again. My eye's itching. Get some coursiness. Coursiness up in here. I don't know what that means, but and I don't even really think I like the word. We're adding it. That's what's gonna happen here. What needs to happen here. Here, put that. What? That next to that one. Yeah. That has a nice look. Nice little glow. I don't know what I'm talking about. Nice little glow with browns. And this is why art was not my thing. I was really, really bad at art. Disturbingly bad at art. But can you really be bad at art? I feel like I'm coping at the moment, trying to make myself feel better. If you really think about it, it's about perspective. Kind of like English. It's opinion based. You can't tell me my art is ugly. I mean, you can, but I don't agree. Have to come in and add some stuff. Maybe like little stickers. Aaron, what's going on? How are you? Hit this flower right there. Do that. I hope you are doing mighty fine. Mighty well. Alright, this there. That goes there. Right here maybe. Seems like a decent spot. That definitely seems like a good spot, and so does that, and this. All of this I'm making up on my own as I go. Do I care? Sort of. There's a little piece of me that kind of cares, but not so much that I'm going to change what I'm doing right here. That and my bad, brother. That's how you feed you. I don't know. I don't think I healed you. Things are going well. I can't complain. One of my kiddos is sleeping, so I've just been. I didn't realize I had another star in here. One of the kiddos is sleeping, and I'm chilling out, dreaming a little bit while that happens. I actually gotta leave here in about 20 minutes. Got to go pick up another one of my kiddos from school, but other than that, I'm doing really well. Life is good, you know what I mean? That, and then this. Make the max mud, regular dirt, don't need that. We can actually. Cool. Now we go back to this. Yeah. Cannot complain about how life is, because life is doing what life does, which is greatness. Don't read too deep into that, but kind of makes sense if you don't think about it. That would be better. We want more of these guys, the muddy bricks. We want it to be more of like a finished road, and less of a, oh, we just put this dirt road in and it hasn't actually been worked on. No, we want it to look crisp and clean, as if it is coming together, something nice like. I'm really hoping that makes a whole lot of sense, at least a whole lot more than it does than when I say it out loud, because saying it out loud makes it sound a little, you know, whatever, as if, get the picture. Probably going to be reshaping a good amount of this. to make sure it looks a whole lot better moving into the future, but for now. Dirt. Okay. I feel like that's looking alright. Like, I don't hate it, you know? Like, I could hate it, but I don't. I don't know if I love it either, though. I don't know. Just keep placing. Things are coming together. Just keep placing the blocks. Yeah, like that. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. It just feels like a really steep fall. Like it should probably go something like that, maybe. Regular dirt or quartz? Obviously. It's not green. This is starting to look a little interesting. A little weird. Looking a little funky. Okay, there we go. That's looking a little. This maybe. Need this over here too. Like, this looks really nice. I like the way that this looks. It's really that mountainside that just looks weird. I don't know. I'm gonna have to probably do some terraforming to fix it and make it look a little. As much as I'm trying to work around the environment here, I think I'm gonna have to like add some flavor to it, because it's looking a little weird. Know what that was? That there. We can probably do that. That as well. That there. We can go ahead and get a disgusting sight. Well, we'll get rid of this too. Live my life a quarter mile at a time. And boom. Made it to the top. There we go. How's it look from... How's it look from up... I'm flying in. Am I like... Yeah. I mean... It's not the greatest, but it's starting to look like something, you know? I'm kind of happy with it. It probably needs to be thicker than 3 wide. Definitely. Probably 4, maybe even 5. Give a little oomph to it, but I'm liking that feel. I think that has a delicious looking feel to it. Feels like home. This also gives us an opportunity to get of all the dirt we can. Coarse dirt. There, we will put mud bricks in here. We can get rid of this. All that. Make sure the... Oh my gosh, it's already empty. Are you serious? My bad. My bad. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, it just emptied. We're good. We're good. Woo! That was close. Getting a little hairy there. I don't know if this is a full chest or not. I think there's one. I don't know, 3. That's okay. we go. There's that. And then we do this action. Let's go up here really quick, see what we got. Halfway done. I need to make more potions. Alright. We can do that. After we do that, I probably have to... I gotta go grab that last piece of ancient debris, and then I will be done for the stream today because I have to go pick up my kiddo. So I get to go be an adult, is what I'm trying to say here. Where did I put this? Where did I put the stuff for the... There it is. I was like, what? There's that. Goes there. This. That. That. These. And 5. Sick. Boom, 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 dum, dum. Three, and that should be close enough. Well, close enough. It's a good amount. Alright. Grab this last piece of ancient debris. New subscriber. And then, yeah. Am I going? You need... Finding out my lawyer. Yay. Level 75. I couldn't find this. Oh my gosh, this was difficult to find. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's why. I was looking up there. Just couldn't see it. Alright, down here is where... Right here. Go get my ancient debris. Quickly. Direction. Me. I don't like dealing with those guys. If I'm being honest. Oh yeah. Booyah. Last piece for the most recent subscriber. Brings us to what? Set it down. I didn't bring it with me. Back in the overworld. Alright, cool. Well, that does it for the stream. I gotta go. Y'all have a good one. Peace.